a triangle or like an iceberg, and the tip of the iceberg would be the conscious mind, the perhaps 5 to 10%, and then the big bulk of it, which is the subconscious mind, which is about perhaps 50 to 60%, and then below that, the bottom of the iceberg would be the unconscious mind, which is perhaps 30 to 40%. So this is how I visualize it, like an iceberg, a pyramid. But what is the reasoning behind it? So let's imagine some tool, modern day tool, let's say a computer device or a computer system. Everything is, your mobile phone is a computer system in that way. So imagine a computer system. So the screen and the keyboard on your mobile phone, the keyboard and the screen is actually the conscious mind. It's receiving input, okay, and it's releasing information. So it's that in and out. It's right on the surface. It is visual, okay, and it is the main controller. The conscious mind is the main controller of everything. Just like my phone, my screen and my keyboard, when I type, is controlling everything. Okay? So the subconscious, what is that? The subconscious is what's happening in the background that's really doing the work. But a subconscious, it's like the RAM. Those who know terminology with computer systems, the RAM is the random access memory. The random access memory quickly accesses information in the memory that is based on what's current. Not too long ago, something that's happening now and not too long ago. So something that's very, very current and gives quick access. Okay? So that's the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind gives quick access to information that's stored in the memory. So there is memory in all levels. And the subconscious mind gets the quick access and also taps onto the knowledge and the information in the soul. Anything beyond the subconscious, which is also the unconscious, goes into information stored in the soul, the emotions, the memories. Once it goes deep into the unconscious, that's where you have long-term memory. Some people believe in past lives, the parallel life memory. Belief systems which are there carried on from generation to generation. Something that's stored in the DNA, that's passed on, as those who believe. Something that's in the genes, you could say. So the unconscious mind is another level, where the subconscious is the RAM, the quick access memory, and the unconscious is like the hard disk. Hard disk keeps memory forever and ever, as long as it's functioning. Okay? But that's of course, that's a computer system, but our soul is different. So, yes, that long-term memory, and tapping onto that takes a little more focus, takes a little bit more effort, requires going deeper. It's not something that's quick. It's a little bit of practice. Okay? So this is how we overall see the difference between conscious, subconscious, and unconscious mind. But the main thing you need to understand is the conscious mind is driving everything. So as long as you keep a positive thought, you can control in some way what happens to you? If you're always negative, okay, your conscious mind is reacting in a negative way, whatever you have in your subconscious is simply going to tap onto the emotions in the soul, the memory in the soul, but it is at mercy of the conscious mind. So that's why how we think, react is so important. Okay? So it's only when we go deeper, we start going into tuning and resolving issues within ourselves. Okay? Resolving trauma within ourselves. That's in the long-term memory, in the unconscious mind. So resolving issues deep within the unconscious mind, and also resolving issues in our conscious mind as in how we react, how we think. Whether thinking positive, thinking, having faith in God, having faith that things will come through, not worrying. So we can't just say that we leave everything to the subconscious or unconscious. No, it doesn't work that way. We are directing traffic that way, like the captain of the ship. The crew is working in the background, like the subconscious is the crew working in the background. They're doing the main work, but they get directed. So this is how I see as the differences. And working at all levels is key. Okay? So I hope that gives some understanding about the differences. I also want to say one more thing, is that it's through the conscious mind that we practice visualization. Okay? So because we proactively are very conscious of what we want to visualize. So when you want to go into meditation, we say, okay, at the conscious level, we want to visualize this to happen in our life. And we can make it happen when we go deep into the meditation and we go start tapping into the deeper layers. And we can make it happen through the constructs that we have in our mind. Okay? Not our brain, our mind. Our mind is distributed. Our mind is the heart-brain connection. It is also at the cellular level. Okay? So visualization at the conscious level is key, and going deep into the unconscious to resolve long-term issues. I think a lot of people consider going in hypnosis. Also, regular meditation helps to heal the wounds in the unconscious. Like for myself, I had deep wounds in my unconscious, which could not be resolved just through, perhaps you could say, attending a motivational talk. No, a motivational talk, an inspirational talk, is going to work on your conscious mind. But if you want to sort out things deep within your unconscious, you go into meditation, you go into worship, you go into prayer. Okay? So both are needed. All right? So I hope that answers the question. And one more thing I wanted to say is that even though the conscious mind is acting as the, you could say, controller, the real guidance, the true guidance is coming from within, which is in the subconscious, the unconscious mind. That's the true guidance. It is something which is at the back of your mind, that you have to listen to that voice at the back of your mind. When you practice enough worship and meditation, you'll be able to connect to the subconscious and the unconscious more easily. People who practice more, who make it a regular thing, have access to their unconscious mind much more than ordinary people. Okay? So it's really like opening up the tunnel to more and more information, more and more, could say, awareness, right? So hope that answers your question. And if any other questions, feel free to type in the comments. I'll be happy to talk about it in any other future sessions that we have. And I thank you very much. My website, tahiramirkhan.com. My YouTube channel is also on my website. And I thank you very much for joining me. Look forward to seeing you on Wednesday, where I'll be talking about the significance of the Tree of Life. I speak quite a lot about the Tree of Life in my book, Through the Golden Door. I encourage you to read it. You can buy it on Amazon, Lulu, etc., ebook or paperback. You'll be able to find the access on my website. Thank you very much and good night.